Taurus, Happy New Year. Welcome back. I am here to do your 2019 reading. This is in regard to just what's going on for the year, what you have to look forward to. I will look and just tap into seeing what's happening each quarter and just going on from there. You know, seeing what's going on. Let's see, you know, what you need to be aware of, what you can do to just, if you have any challenges and overcoming those, just what is 2019 have in store for Taurus. Now, this is specifically for Taurus rising, sun, or moon signs. And if this doesn't resonate, you are welcome to check out your other signs. Doing a final shuffle. I shuffled earlier, but I like to shuffle every time before the videos as well, so I could get a nice mixture of the cards. Okay, last one. Okay. So Taurus, what do we have for this new year? Okay. Challenges, blockages, advice. Alrighty, Taurus. I hope you guys had a great holiday. And just looking at the first quarter, which is January, February, March of 2019, we have the 8 of Arrows. This is a reoccurring card that I keep seeing also. There's a lot of you guys that are way too into your head. You are having this kind of approach feeling like, you know, some of you are feeling like the victim. Some of you are feeling attacked. But it's also more so you are attacking yourself with your own thoughts. You are overwhelming yourself with this idea of who you should be or how you should be, your behaviors and attitudes. You know, lead this direction to move away from entrapping yourself with this kind of dialogue and mindsetting of, you know, you not being good enough or you not achieving exactly what you want. Making sure that this is all in your mind and understanding and taking accountability that you can overcome this, that this isn't you, this doesn't define you, and this is only temporary. This isn't forever. This is a thing that you can take control of and really take advantage of how to get away from this negative mindset and perspective. You know, we've all come into issues in our life where we don't necessarily, we are not happy with what has occurred, but it's just a process that we need to endure, and making sure you're closing these things out in the first quarter so that it doesn't carry on throughout the year. Now, even though this kind of lingering energy from 2018 is happening, making sure that after the first 3 months, you are moving into a direction of where you really want to go. We have the Empress here for the second quarter, which is April, May, June. A lot of Taurus might be actually, you know, getting pregnant. A lot of you might be, you know, conceiving within this time frame. If you don't want to, you know, make sure that you use protection, Taurus. However, you know, aside from that, this is a time to really expand and grow. And just as yourself, it's like looking back and really seeing how much you've progressed since the last few years and seeing where exactly you are leading the way in regard to here with the Empress. You know, the Empress is tied to just this kind of aspect of yourself that allows you to nurture yourself, the divine, and making sure that you are paying attention to what's being offered, making sure that you are taking advantage, because, you know, the kind of situation you are in, there's a lot of people that are going to have romance and it's going to flourish. And, you know, a lot of you might be meeting your soulmates in this time frame, in the second, you know, quarter of the year, making sure that you are paying attention to what's going on. Now, on the other hand, in the third quarter of the year, we have Strength and the Tower. A lot of you need to make sure that you are overcoming these issues. The Strength is here tied to the Tower. The Tower is going to force you to really clear the pathway for yourself. If you haven't already done so, it's going to be done for you one way or another. You know, a lot of you guys have this kind of aspect of what went wrong, and it's okay to heal, and use the time needed. There's no rush to just be over with it. I'm not asking you to do so, but be mindful that in the third quarter, there is going to be somewhat of a ruffle in, you know, not necessarily allowing yourself to, you know, you might feel out of control. During the third quarter, which is July, August, September, there is going to be time that you need to make sure you regain your confidence and tap into your solar plexus and your heart chakra, that you are making sure that you're paying attention to your needs, you're paying attention to what you deserve, and you're not allowing just anybody to just give you any type of BS. You know, the Tower is here to clear the way for you. You know, it's like, it's a force that needs to be done in order for you to rebuild yourself up. A lot of us don't take the initiative in really rebuilding ourselves and dropping everything, but sometimes the universe has this divine intervention. It doesn't mean that necessarily your world's going to end, but just be prepared for the third quarter that it's going to be more of a shift occurring with you. It's not necessarily so much in a negative aspect, but get ahead of it. You know what you need to drop, get ahead of it. If you feel like this kind of job, this world, these people, your friends are not good for you, get rid of them. You know, it's time to shed away, cut these cords, and stop allowing people in 2019 to get the best of you. You know, you guys are very stuck in your ways and at times can be very rigid, but it's because you need to open up more and need to expand your horizons in the sense that you need to access other avenues and other people and become connected in a different way. Also making sure that you are allowing yourself to move forward in a fashion that's going to be of benefit to you. Well, now aside from that, here in the fourth quarter, we have the Queen of Arrows. And the Queen of Arrows is here for the October, November, and December. So you are going to be spunky and fiery and creative and out there, outgoing and motivated. This is literally a fire that's going to be lit under you and allow you to really regain this kind of, you know, even though we have the Tower in the third quarter, it's showing you are going to overcome these obstacles and these little hiccups in the roads and really move forward in a way that's going to benefit you. You know, the Queen of Arrows is all about the mind and not allowing, you know, this kind of negativity to really take over her. You know, she is a very strong, independent person, and you making sure that you are not dependent on other people, making sure that you are being an individual and you are being exposed to new environments and you are allowing others to see your generosity, your compassion, and your intelligence. You know, making sure no one belittles you, because by the end of 2019, you are going to know exactly who you are, exactly where you're going, but it's going to take some time to make sure you clear the way, because the universe is going to do that divine intervention if you don't do it for yourself. So making sure that you are going in the way, in the fashion that you need to be. Now, here are challenges that you're going to have is Judgment. We have Judgment here. So some of you guys might be dealing with issues with the law, but aside from that, Judgment is like Saturn. You know, Saturn's going to be here asking you guys. Saturn is in Capricorn, and Saturn is going to be asking, what have you guys accomplished? What are you doing? It's going to apply this earth sign pressure onto you guys. You guys are earth signs as well, and making sure that you are allowing this kind of energy to not be underestimated, making sure that this powerful energy is being utilized and you are taking advantage of it and really excelling in your career and putting in the hard work and moving forward in a way that's going to be of benefit to you. Now, another challenge here is the Ace of Branches. So this creative thinking that you are not allowing yourself to really have this kind of excitement in your life, you gotta shake it up. Get out of the boring nature. Get out of being settled. Stop Netflix and chilling 24/7. Go out there. Go out on a hike. Go out and enjoy yourself. Go out and meet new people. Enjoy new groups. Go do CrossFit. Do something that's different that is not going to, you know, hinder your growth, and it's going to really inspire you. Now, closing this off, we have here is ultimately there are a lot of you that are going to be dealing with new relationships, and you know, if not new, you are going to really be rebuilding yourselves and making sure this is a tighter bond. We have the Two of Vessels. It's literally filling one another's cup and making sure that both of you guys are, you and your partner and the significant other that's going to be entering your life, is going to really balance you out. This person is going to allow them, you know, their options to be weighed in regard to what your needs are. You know, you possibly will be able to move more in a positive light when you meet this person that's going to have somewhat of the same interest, but also being mindful that this person is here to add to your life, not take from it. And anybody that's taking away from your energy is not meant for you. You want to have this nice nurturing balance of love and harmony, and making sure that, you know, you are not allowing others to really just suck all the energy, suck you dry of your actual purpose. Now, lastly here, we have the moon. And the moon is divine feminine. This is intuitiveness. This is allowing yourself to really be illuminated by the moon. The moon is here to give ties to just your intuition and the subconscious of, you know, your inner knowing, and making sure that you're paying attention to that. This is the overall, you know, message of 2019, to making sure that you're not allowing your insecurities to get in the way, and you're actually paying attention to your intuition, and you're not really second guessing yourself. Making sure that, you know, people are not being shady, making sure that people are not pulling one on over you, making sure people are not pulling one over on you. The moon comes out and shines its light on really exposing people for what they are, and what, you know, you might have not been really aware of. So making sure that you are very acknowledging the people that are around you, making sure that you are paying attention to your surroundings, and not allowing others to really kind of steal your fire and steal your thunder and take what's yours, because you are all here for the growth. The Empress is here to provide you this kind of nurturing fertility of abundance, and just it favors you. So with that being said, I hope you have a great New Year's week, new year month, January, and just a happy new year. You know, I wish you guys the best, and I will be back with more readings for you guys. If you don't already do so, please make sure to like, comment, and share, and subscribe to my channel. Thank you.